I'm ready to load up, gamers. I'm ready to do it. When did I become a lumberjack, dude? I was born a lumberjack. This is my people, man. This is what we do. This is how we look. All right, let's pop this bad boy open. Let's do our thing. Totally confused by wearing a graphic t-shirt, completely shaved face and glasses. I could do that. Then I'll look like Hyperstifer. I'll look like a freshly shaved Hyperstifer. People might not see that it isn't hat from the thumbnail. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just if people come in and get all weird, we'll just ban them, dude. We'll just be like I don't come to the internet to fight. Is the volume off? It might be. I think it's muted. It is muted. All right. All right. Well, cool, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm happy to be here. Sorry I'm starting a little bit late. Tomorrow I will probably start a little early. Probably start a little early. Tomorrow. Oh, my vertical video camera needs to be above that. There we go. I've done it. We were in the middle of a level anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys are good. My eyes are starting to work again. Pretty quickly. I think they're just adjusting to the range of everything, so that's nice. But I'll tell you, dude, it was a hell of a drive home. I could not actually see. Everything was fuzzy. I even had like their special sunglasses that block everything, and I still couldn't see anything. I still was like, I am going to die, dude. I've had my eyes dilated before, and they've never been like this, where everything was just crazy bad. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this going to load? Why does the Darkest Dungeon take so long to load, man? It's like mobile game quality. It should just load. What were we doing, dudes?
And what better place to begin?
I love this game.
Of our noble
okay, where are we? Okay, there's a bunch of fights down there. That is a little scary. Why don't I go ahead and do north? Cool hat. Where do you get it at a cool hat store? I got it at a thrift store, actually. Like a really good thrift store. Okay, so I have 100% room battles. Yeah, this is... We're gonna have trouble with a hunger check, I think. So I'm gonna go do this side. Had your eyes dilated a few times. There was that one time yours did the same. Been fine since. Yeah, it's like I've never had. I mean, I've dilated before. Like I've just never had a moment where I was like, I actually can't see. Oh, he's just gonna grab it anyway. I mean, that's fine. I would have preferred a better buff, but.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay. I only have one shovel left. I have to use it south. So we can't go see whatever this is. All right, let's go. Yeah, things are feeling a little better suddenly. I'm feeling a little like I can see a little bit more. Yep. Let's do it. He resisted. That ain't good. Ooh, we're going to start off real bad here today, guys. Like, real bad. At least that wasn't, like, the worst thing ever, but, okay. 15 health. We're going to go ahead, and I'm going to do this for the bleed resist. I need more bleed resist. Oh, okay. This is fine. Wow, you guys are popping in here real fast today, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I shouldn't be surprised. We're playing Darkest Dungeon. You guys really like this thing. Let's see if we can kill him. You don't know if I've seen DM but Batman Arkham games? Yeah, I already own a bunch, or I already own like at least 2 of them, I think. I'm probably never gonna play them. Like, here's the thing: video games just keep coming out. Video games just keep coming out. And so the problem with video games just launching all the time, yeah, kill it,
Confidence
is that I don't.
surges as the enemy
I can
crumbles.
buy old stuff, but I'm never going to play it, and I know that. This could have turned out a lot worse. Like I 100% know that I'll never play it. I'm not like follow. Oh, Terror, what's up, dude? Dude, I had a great time playing Quake. Quake was a cool thing to play yesterday. For those of you, I mean, Terror, I don't know how much of it you caught, but like that's we get to work with Apogee. Apogee being like Apogee Entertainment, Commander Keen, Wolfenstein, like a bunch of new modern stuff, right? Duke Nukem under the name 3D Realms. Good morning, Aaron. I see ya. And so it's always really interesting to me whenever the Apogee guys ask if we want to play something from another company. Because one of the things Apogee does as part of their marketing strategy is that they purposefully will celebrate other companies. And so, like historic ones, Atari, Night Dive because of remasters, id Software, Raven sometimes, stuff like that, right? And so it ends up, we do that stuff once a week, and it's always really cool when I get to do something that's not Apogee. I honestly kind of prefer to do Apogee stuff because it feels weird not doing stuff, but every once in a while, we get to do like id Software stuff on behalf of Apogee, and that's always just really, really neat for me. Being such a fan of Doom, Quake, and things like that. So yeah, it was it's nice always meeting people. We're a bunch of old dudes here. We play a bunch of old stuff. We also play some new stuff, I guess. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff. I currently just started a run of this because the guys in this community really enjoy this game. I've been playing World of Warcraft Classic, so the 2004 version. You're 24. If you're 24, why is your humor so much like really bad dad humor? Like you got the curse of sincere dad humor. And I don't know why, but that's how you are. You know this game? No way. I love this game and I'm very good at it. This is one of my favorite games. And so as a treat, give us an example of dad humor. I have zero dad humor. I don't know how to do dad humor. I don't know if that's weird. I actually don't know how to do dad humor, but I don't know how to do humor. I'm not funny. You guys are the funny ones. And so I kind of like riff off the fact that you guys are funny. It helps me. It helps me survive. Tell us something AD would say. Brother, here, let me just click on his message history. Or actually, here, he messaged me this morning. Or no. This is Darkest Dungeon, no way. Yeah, this is Darkest Dungeon. Here, I'll tell you what he said on Discord this morning. Or, I don't know, man. I could probably just check messages from him and see what he is. Or see what he does. No, I can't actually read right now. I can't read! Okay, I forgot. I can't read. AD, say something that a dad would say. Oh, yeah, he always talks about his ex-wife that misses him too, dude. That's like a big AD thing all the time. Okay, I think I can... Ooh, that was good. Hopefully we don't get punished here. I gotta do this. Okay, good. We're fine. Yeah, so no way. I used to play... So here's the deal with this game, is I probably wouldn't be a streamer if this game didn't exist. This was my first really big game on Twitch. Yeah, this was my very first like successful game. Jared can't read it. It's really hard. I went to the eye doctor today. Yeah, I was a Darkest Dungeon streamer primarily. Yeah. That would be what people would know me as for a time period. The first successful thing I ever did on Twitch was Bloodborne. Well, okay, God of War, Bloodborne, and then Darkest Dungeon. Those are like my three touch points. Is God of War, because obviously like I was a little more Kratos looking during that time period too. How big is chat for me? Do you want to see how big I made it, dude? Okay, here, let me, hold on, I gotta,
In Radiance, may we
Here.
find victory.
I gotta show you guys. This is, because of my eyes right now, this is how big I made chat today. I went to the eye doctor today, and I actually can't see. This is how big you guys are. It's pretty bad. It's not good, is it? Character size 40. I have no idea what size it is. Also, my monitor's pretty big. Yeah, I actually like can't see right now. It's pretty funny. Here, let me bring the game back over. But yeah, so this game for me, I am a streamer very much in part because of this game. I'm gonna go ahead and I need crests. Yeah, that's... Hold on, I gotta move stuff again. I'm very much a streamer in part because of this. When you said you could read your monitors, the doctor didn't think it was because I was using insane font. No, like, because I can see video games smooth. Yeah, it was really nice to have a... man, it was so nice to have a doctor who understood what I do for a job. Well, it was before the 101 AD. Like, okay, so here's the way it worked. Is my third week of streaming, I played God of War, and it was the first time I had over 40 viewers. So third week of streaming, we're doing we got 40 viewers, right? And that was really encouraging to me as a new streamer because that's kind of a hard thing to hit. A lot of those guys stayed. Then I got into Bloodborne, and I played Bloodborne. Back then, if you wanted viewers, all you had to do was play a Souls game. I played Bloodborne, got a bunch of viewers. That stuck me around 50. And then Darkest Dungeon, I switched over to Darkest Dungeon. I played that as a regular thing for 2 years straight. I would touch other things, and we'd do just chatting streams. But Darkest Dungeon for me was a big deal. And it is if I had to say there's one game that is the foundational game of this community, it is Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon is the thing. You played when I did God of War. Was it the first time or the second? I played it 2 times on stream. Still waiting on your last video to be on community review. Someday it's going to happen. That's not true. And so, yeah, so it's this game for me is really special for our core community. Beautiful.
Formation is broken.
This is just a really important game for us as a community. And so, I did. Okay, so that was not the first time. Yeah, that was not the first time. AD. That was later. That was after about a year streaming, I think. Because it was I did God of War very early. Very, very early. But yeah, it's so this game's special for us. Gonna enjoy lurk and occasionally chat and don't lose anyone. I will not. We're too damn good. We're too good at this game. It can't happen. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, so this is a game that every once in a while I return to. Feels really good to go back to. I like it. They like it, and currently we're doing it because everybody has been really gracious with me in allowing me to play a bunch of World of Warcraft. Oh, I just got rid of those. You're gonna open it anyway. Love my hat, my fishing hat. It's like a fishing or a yacht club hat. We're gonna walk backwards because I can't afford the food, and I only have one shovel, so I can't do this room up here. But yeah, so this game's always been a big deal for this community and a big deal for me. What's it say? It's an Oklahoma hat. It says Lake Tin Killer, and it has a picture of I guess it's a wind sail. What are those called? What are the surfboards with the big sail on it that you can ride in lakes? What is that? What are those called? I don't actually know.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
These would be nice to get.
Now it must be carried home.
I mean, that's a 6 stack. That would be helpful at this stage. Buy one of those big ass meme fishing hats. How big? I got a hat that's windsurf. It's just windsurfing board. Okay, yeah, it's a windsurfing thing. I have Bottle, I have like an overly tall bass fishing hat. It actually looks really bad on me because of how big it actually is. Usually say windsurfers. Yeah, it's like my bass fishing hat is like it's really top heavy. It would look good on somebody like Mono, but I'm like too small for it. My wife wears it and it looks good because she's got like hair to fill it too. But yeah, I got one of those at the same thrift store. I got this at a thrift store in the mountains, so it's like
Mike Gaines' purchase.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and grab that, I guess.
And purpose is made clear.
But yeah, point is with Darkest Dungeon, I'm playing it right now because you guys deserve a game that you guys that feels refreshing. Can you ask a really stupid question? I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I am absolutely ready for it. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Here's what we're doing. We're stunning. Actually, I think I can kill one. Okay, cool. Sweet. At least we're down to one. Get the same React bot. Jack Films uses it to run a 24-hour stream. React bot just comments on the videos. I have no idea what that means. Don't care to play except Dark Raiders. Sorry, I know you like it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I do like Arc Raiders. A lot of people really like Dark Raiders. Really like Arc Raiders. But when somebody doesn't like a game, it doesn't confuse me, man. I mean, games are, some are good, some are not good, you know? Watching a video of a dude on a treadmill, there's a bunch of gym equipment, a basketball court, Planet Fitness sign. How would you describe this room? That's a workout room. That's just a workout room. Yeah, our community is a fun mix of people that don't like the same things. And the challenge that people end up having with me streaming is that I get obsessed with something for a short time. I never stick with it forever, but I do play, like, I get real obsessed with something for like 2 months at a time, and I will just go crazy for 2 months. Like, on something. I will binge the hell out of it. Sometimes 6 months, but like usually I just like I go real hard on something. And so it's one of those things where like I can always guarantee at some point I'm going to do something you enjoy, but it might be 6 months away. Because you called it a gym, Planet Fitness signs are all like one. Okay, people are absolutely lighting you up. Can I ask a question, DJ? How did you say it? I've known you for a very long time. And very often, you'll say something really weird and not think it's weird, and other people will be like, "What? And then you, like they're lighting you up for another reason sometimes.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I feel like I'm missing information here, is what I'm saying. Just a little bit of information I'm missing. Okay, we got 2 fights right here, and I'm gonna do them. This could be a collector. Are we ready for a collector? Yeah, we are. It's not a collector. Yeah, what are they saying it is? Give me more info. How are they giving you a hard time? So this video, the dude on the treadmill, he's struggling, so he's being a little loud, getting yelled at by people who are like, "We're working," and my response is, "Dude is working out at a gym." They're all like, it's an office.
A devastating blow.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's an office. Maybe it's an office. I don't know. Who really can say? Are they're live streamers? I feel like I'm missing info here, DJ. Thank you, Kaiju. Thank you, Kaiju. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning. How you feeling today, sir? We might be able to stress heal this out, guys.
Slowly, gently.
I just feel like I'm missing a little info here. Pretty freaking sore. Oh, that was nice. DJ, would you like plasma balls to look at the video? Plasma balls will look at the video for you, and he will diagnose the issue. You will send it. Do it. Yes. You have no leg pain, can feel your right foot again. Wow. Like you can feel your carpet. Nice. Feel the flooring, can feel your toes. That is wonderful, dude. That's really cool. I'm really glad to hear it. That's a big deal. All right, we're trying to prep for this next fight right here because we don't know what it is. Guys, I'm still guessing on what's here. Tough day in the Bungie and Xbox layoffs are happening. Wonder why they're all around the same time. Yeah, that sucks, man. What day is today? They're not firing on a Friday? Oh, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Okay, it's so it's a day earlier than a normal firing. Normally the like layoffs happen. They try to do them on like Fridays. I guess Thursdays still make sense because you have like padding, right? Like it'll allow another media cycle. Maybe some. Hey, hear me out. Maybe something big is going to happen tomorrow also. And maybe, okay, you guys, I want everybody to pay attention. If there is another big piece of industry news tomorrow, it'll make sense of it. Because people are only going to care for like a little bit. But that sucks, dude. Yeah, I hate it. I hate that. That ain't good. What are do we know the numbers yet, Kyle? Out of curiosity. The unfortunate part is like this is all stuff that's like gotta happen right now because the industry can't keep existing in the context it does. It just can't. It can't do it. We're going to get a hunger check in like 2. It's almost 100% of the Destiny 2 team, quite a bit of Marathon team. Overall, 50 to 55% of the team. Jeez. Don't they have like 1,000 employees? That's crazy. $700 to $800. That is rough. I mean, it's crazy. Okay, so here's the thing too: is like this is not a cut against the teams. This has nothing to do with developers. Studios don't need to be that big. I get that games have grown in complexity, but studios do not need to be that big. That's too big. You know what I'm saying, man? Like. The collector? No. Like, yeah, there's definitely diminishing returns for sure. It just, that's so big. So freaking big, man. Oh, come on. We were doing so good. Please get stunned. Kill it?
Obliterated.
Moved a lot of remote workers, yeah. It's like so, Fred Durst is at you, damn it. Okay, first of all, I don't have enough colors on me to be Fred Durst. That man dresses like he's in an 80s workout video. Damn it. I love you, John. Okay, so you know, Kyle, I worked pretty closely with 3D Realms, this current the last generation of 3D Realms. 3D Realms for a while had unlimited money. Like we all know it, they acted like they did. They kind of were told they did. They had unlimited money until they didn't. I have seen how spending works when companies think they have unlimited money. And it is like it. So you have these companies that just like don't. Am I gonna try out sand? It doesn't look. It It looks okay. It looks okay. I don't know if I will. I don't think it's like appealing enough to. I got mixed feelings about it. I watched some people play it last night. Sea of Thieves is better. Sea of Thieves is immeasurably better than Sand. Like I think that's another cope game. There's definitely a guy running on a treadmill in a gym. Did you see people harassing DJ? Yeah, it looks okay. I'd rather play more Sea of Thieves. But yeah, like I've worked closely with companies who think they have unlimited money until they don't, and it is the amount of people they put on projects is kind of just always shocking.
Into the mud.
It's always shocking to me. How's Darkest Dungeon? Bay, we are at the beginning of the game, and we are doing so good. It is insane how well we are doing. You're going to be angry about how well I'm doing. Comments are dumb. The video doesn't provide context, so they just know. So if they know some other context, they're just being shitty. You can't read today, Bay? How dark is... Oh, how dark... Oh, yeah. I can't read. Yeah. That's true. It's going very well. The dungeon is dark. But yeah, having worked closely with companies that think they have unlimited money until they don't, I've seen the internals of how things get spent, and I look at these big companies with 1,000 employees, and you're like, you're too big. Like, you guys are way too big. Beast Hater's nice. Blutomania. Robust. Clumsy. We don't care too much about that. Nice. Yeah, guys, I went to the eye doctor today. I got my eyes dilated. COVID, people thought money was free. Yeah. Well, it doesn't... Yeah, paying that price now. Yes, correct.
Irritant,
correct. Like...
A sanguine memory.
Everybody... I mean, we always say this, but everybody learned the wrong lessons from COVID, right? Because in COVID, a bunch of games got delayed, which means there were like half games, which means people were buying more of each game. So games that in a normal marketplace would not have succeeded, and everybody went, hell yeah, cool. All we got to do is make video games. So these big companies spent a bunch of money, started thinking they would be able to make tons and tons of cash on their next game, and then a game comes out, and people don't buy it. And now we're paying for it, man. Absolutely paying for it. You get angry easy. You had a bad experience against Countess. Run is endangered and didn't go back to it for a while. You're a coward. Be strong. Make it happen. AD. That's why the company is called 2K. They spend 2K on sushi every day. That's not true.
She is a stalwart survivor.
Man, we're killing it.
And a strict
Only week
instructor.
7 and I'm rich, dude. Boredom Factor games were purchased because, you had nothing else. And there were half games. There were half as many games, Al. So it's like we were hungry for anything that was fun. So like a game came out in your favorite genre and you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Of course I love that game. Of course I love roguelikes. Yeah, I love Hades-like games. I love the Hades roguelike format. Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that thing. And it's like, why? Well, because there weren't like 12 versions of it. It was also a slew of early access games. Yeah. How's my Torches run going? I beat it. Market's massively oversaturated. We won. You got angry? Don't get angry. I lied to you. I didn't beat it. Something else came. Oh, Path of Exile came out. That's what happened. But yeah, it's like, it's... The market is massively oversaturated. It was undersaturated, gave people the wrong impression. Now it's oversaturated, and everybody's going, how come my game's not selling? I mean, okay, so a good example is Mina. Mina made money. Mina's fine. Mina is totally fine. Mina's from the Shovel Knight guys, but it's fine, and it's fine. It didn't not sell.
Gotta pay the tax.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Enjoy it. Thank you, sir. So Mina comes out, right? Right before Mina came out, I forget what they said, but the developer said he was going to be disappointed if it didn't sell X number of copies in the first week. It sold like a quarter of the amount that he said he would be disappointed. He said that number publicly because he thought that the game was going to kill it. Not just be okay, but kill it. And it made some money, but it did not do what he thought it was going to do. Why did he publicly say that? Because he was operating under the assumption that, like, he just has the wrong impression. They all do. That's why teams are so big, is of course we can afford to get more people on the team. Why? Well, because we're going to sell 1 million copies. Like, you mentioned the same thing with Boomer Shooters. It's not enough to just be a pretty good game now. Yeah, you got to, like, be in a marketplace where there's too many games, you got to be real good. Unreal Engine 6 being weird. I can see it being good for Epic, but not good really for anyone else. I think, a lot of developers are going to stop at Unreal 4 because of its stability. It was no Slay the Spire 2, which is just Slay the Spire 2 was smart. They didn't try to do anything new. They were just like, want to play the same game again? Everybody was like, yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. I want to play the same exact game again. Yes, please. Please let me do that. Oh, we got to look at price points are weird sometimes, and then it becomes it'll sell 1 million copies as soon as it goes on sale. Yeah. People also, I also think there's a big problem with pricing in games right now. Oddly enough, big kisses to Kyle at Apogee for their stuff. Apogee is one of the only indie publishers I see right now that understands that people will only pay what they want for a game, not what it's worth. Like that has become an issue where developers go, what is what is this game worth? And they sell it. They try to sell it for what it's worth. And people don't want to pay what a game is worth. Players don't care what a game is worth from a development standpoint. They care about what they want to pay for it. It has to be a good deal because there's so many games. So, like, I've seen, I think one of the most guilty parties right now of this, of the opposite side of it, is I think Night Dive is incredibly guilty of not understanding proper price points. Now, given they have a little bit more of a streamlined development cycle, but people know that. Night Dive really struggles with the idea of, hey, here's a remaster, hey, it's $35, or it's $30, and you're like, but it's just Turok 2. Like, I don't want to pay $30 for that. Like, is it worth $30? Did they put $30 of work into it? Absolutely they did. But that's not what people want to pay. Like players just have an expectation. And so I think you have to cater to understanding that players don't know what a game is worth from a development perspective, how much work you put in. They just want to pay what they want to pay. There's magic numbers for visual expectations, and developers don't get that. It's only worth what people will pay. Yeah, that's the reality, right? Laughing at Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't care because they have a totally different market. Nintendo gets to not care. Nintendo gets to keep selling in Japan. There's a lot of Japanese people over there in Japan, believe it or not. I worked really hard on this. Has never been an effective marketing strategy. Yeah. Sony first-party releases have issues. They're doing lower sale values in the UK than the US. Don't feel like you're being charged more because they... Wait, I don't have to feel like I'm being charged more because they can in a saturated market. Oh, yeah. So we bought it anything. But yeah, it's 100%. So we're just in a weird spot where, like, there's too many games. People are willing to pay less for games. We have less disposable income. There's only a couple companies who seem to know what you can charge for a video game these days. That's so many. I need to increase my... I really need to continue... I already have one of you. I would like this Arbalist because I always double up with a Musketeer and an Arbalist. Not because they're different classes necessarily, although kind of. But because having two of those is right. It's good since they're the same class. So I probably want to do that. But do I have doubles of anything that I can temporarily deal with? No, I don't. I have 3 of that. going through the roof, so the barrier to entry upgrade is also increasing. Yeah. Full experience. Yeah, 100% something. Value to price point creates expectations with the exact same game at $5. It's an amazing game, but at $25 it's a shitty game. Yeah. Shut it down. Idea. Charge full price. Make it live service. Shut it down after 1 to 2 months. Genius. Okay, I think I have to do some major trading here. No, I don't. I think I only want... Do I want 2? Do I want 1? We kind of need to. Yeah, I think I have to trade again, man. I don't want to. How can I get... What's it going to take to get 15 of these? Or 20? Okay, we're trading all of those. And I need 3. There we go. Okay, I got to do it because I have to grab one of these.
Shoot.
No, since my son's challenges, I have not done anything in anything like that. And honestly, it's not a problem that I haven't, DJ, because right now is not a time to release video games. This is not a video game time. Here, let me get my name list back up. Am I waiting for a Hellion or something? No. My son has had some major progress recently. Yeah. What's the worst game you paid the most for? That's a good question. Do I have a... Hold on, I gotta... What does Skiggs want? Skiggs wants a hell... Or Skiggs wants a hound. We'll see if we do that. Okay, check off that one. Worst game you paid most for is Destiny 2. You still love it to this day. Star Citizen doesn't count. Yeah. Yeah, Star Citizen does not count. Do I have a Hellion? I do. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rip. Yeah. But yeah, not a lot of the game market's really complex right now. It's insanely complex. There's like 5 or 6 different things you can constantly talk about within the game market, and it is just we're in such an odd freaking time, man. And not a lot of people understand it. And oddly enough, I think consumers understand it more than developers at this stage. And I think that developers struggle to hear the right consumers talk because, unfortunately, the people who are pretending like they're like the representatives of consumers are streamers. And streamers are not good representatives of consumers. But, we're just flat out not. We have a different thing going on. Streamers have different priorities when it comes to games. I think regular consumers are not easily accessible. Games are tax write-offs, and most streamers get them for free. Yep. Yeah. Well, and I mean, the real concern, I mean, for me as a streamer, is the real concern isn't how good a game is. It's how it's especially because the market's changed, or the streaming industry's changed so much. I mean, Kyle, you've noticed this. You've streamed for years. There used to be a window where a streamer could play and enjoy a game when they were a smaller streamer and still stream. Still get views. Like Cyberpunk comes out and you go, okay, I'm going to wait 2 months for Cyberpunk to become something that I can play. Okay, cool. Sweet. And so you could do that as a streamer because people would watch it still in 2 months. People don't do that anymore. If a game has been out for 2 months, it is now unwatchable from a viewership perspective because viewer behavior has changed. Viewers will now burn themselves out on a game. Viewers don't continue to watch the same game for 6 months. Although I know we're playing this game has a community. Ignore what I'm saying in regards to this game. But a new game comes out and you go, I mean, here, watch. I'm gonna pull up Twitch, and I'll point out what I mean. I'm gonna pull up the browse page on Twitch really fast, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so let's find something that, because you have games that have communities. Path of Exile has that. But like a new game comes out. Let me just. I mean, you have to come down so far now, and they're not community games. What's a game that came out recently? Oh, here's a good example. Is 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. No, this is a great example here. 3 years ago, as a streamer, you'd be like, "Oh, 007 came out. It's everybody's watching 007. I'm gonna wait for a little while. I'm gonna wait for 3 months, and then awesome, cool. I'll be able to play 007. I'll be one of the like top 5 streamers in the category, and I will meet people who like the game. I'll tell you what, dude. This came out 2 weeks ago or less than 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks ago, I think. 007 came out like 2 weeks ago. In another like month, it's gonna have like 50 viewers. Like 007's opportunity as a streamer for a streamer to engage with it. Literally, all you have is 2 weeks max. That's all you have is 2 weeks max, dude. And so here's my point: is streamers, we are not aware. We are released a month ago. Streamers are not aware. Like, and look, there's one big person here. So really, this has a lot less viewers. The point is streamers have such a different concern when it comes to whether a game is good or not, whether a game is worth it or not. Like, we have a completely different gauge than like a standard consumer. Like, it's just a different OSU always has viewers. Is it a good viewing experience? Are people going to be interested in watching? That's all I care about. That's all we care about. Like, there's just a different dynamic than it used to be. So like, here's my whole point: is streamers are still really loud. Like, we're an authority on what makes a game good. Like, we're so loud about it. We go on and we talk about like dead game, good game, this game rules, this game sucks. We tweet about it, and that's what developers see. And developers like hear streamers, and they probably should hear streamers less and try to get hold of normal consumers more, because normal consumers definitely have their finger on the pulse of gaming a little bit better than streamers. Streamers really just don't know, man. All right, let's figure out what we can see. We really need deeds. I just got one of those. So maybe Highwayman only dodge and speed, but accuracy down on range skill. That's not what we want. Okay, it's trying to trick me. Because I don't need another one of these. A lot of consumers parrot streamer opinions, though. Not normal people, just always online people. Streamers are a massive part of marketing. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, that's true, too. It just is, man, it's just such a... The point being is it is such a complicated market right now. Because, I mean, to your point, like... Your 2-week window of streamer attention as a developer is vital right now. Absolutely vital. 100%, dude. Like it is vital. It is absolutely important right now to connect with streaming audiences for the first couple weeks of your game, because they will sway your review score. Like this is an unfortunate reality. Right now, streamers control review scores to a high degree because peer pressure exists, man. And if a streamer says your game is dead and he's a popular guy, people are going to literally post the same words he uses on your review. When unrelated people who don't know go to your Steam store, they're going to see mixed reviews and they're going to be like, oh, maybe it's not good, and then they go in with a different attitude. Streamers matter right now in your first 2 weeks. Like there's that aspect too. Again, it's all so complicated because it's so crazy, man. It's a hard time to release games. Given the window for watching, what are your thoughts on Welcome to the Game 3 due to release July 16th? It is a must-play at release, yes. So Jen can enjoy the Granny Block. No. Welcome to the Game I will probably play in the first couple weeks. The challenge with that, here's you want to know my streamer brain on that, though? The problem with Welcome to the Game 3 is that Distortion's going to be playing it. Distortion is the Welcome to the Game guy. Nobody else is. And so the problem is Distortion's going to be playing it, and then once he plays it, Distortion's going to be speedrunning it. And so that messes with the streaming dynamics of it a little bit. Like that Welcome to the Game 3 though is definitely something that has my attention. 100% agree with you. The casual gamer's been left behind to the detriment of the developers. Yeah, I think so. Kind of have a Mario look today. That's because I'm a spaghetti guy. It's in my blood. Always annoyed by the social media posts that are like, hey, look at this single-player game that released 3 months ago. Steam count dropped. What killed this game? Yeah, people played it and enjoyed it. Yeah, economy's in a tough spot. Most people are choosing to buy groceries and gas and rent over games. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think the most, I said this the other day, but the most helpful thing I've heard anybody say into understanding the current gaming industry is Jonathan Blow. Jonathan Blow, he used it to describe Next Fest, but I think it applies correctly to the entire gaming industry. Steam, the gaming industry, game sales right now, it's all a battle royale. There's only so much money, only so many players. Like once you're knocked out, you're knocked out. Like it's a battle royale between developers, and so it doesn't matter how good you are. A lot of the time, there's somebody better than you, and we're just in an ugly place, man. So, play Welcome to the Game in October. I know, like Distortion. If Distortion didn't exist, if that guy was, and we know Dist, he's a friend of ours. If Dist didn't exist, Welcome to the Game would be like, I'm playing that day one, dude. But with Distortion, it definitely creates a scenario. We're going to try snakes. We're going to try to get the snakes out of the way. It definitely creates a scenario where I have different considerations when it comes to streaming it. Because he will dominate that category nonstop. And Distortion, you're saying Distortion, not distorting the streaming environment. Yes, Distortion isn't distorting the streaming environment. Yes, he's an incredibly talented streamer. He is very good at streaming long hours. He doesn't have a kid. He doesn't have kids. So Dist is able to just stream. Like, he's just able to go. And so, yeah, he creates, I mean, because he's going to play it and speedrun it. And then the challenge is once he's done with that, again, because viewer dynamics have changed, the large majority of people who have an interest in that game are going to be gone. They're going to be off of it. Like the large majority. There'll still be some people who like the game, but and will be interested in watching people play it. But Dist is going to be like the big force there. Okay, let's do all of the stun stuff on him. Does he complain how his job is the hardest in the world? Dist? No, not at all. Dist loves his job. Yeah, what an incredibly talented man Dist is. You take the accuracy. Yeah, Dist is easily one of the best, and people know it. All right, we're gonna do Cove, and we're gonna do it for the deeds. Full food, stack of shovels. Medicinal herbs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? We're doing snakes, so we're going to do a full stack. We're hopefully doing snakes. Oh, yeah, let me... Okay, we have all that. Another thing about game saturation is time. There's only so many hours in the day. Yeah. Part of your concerns are losing developers who make great games in fringe genres where there's nothing else. It's a decade of experience we're never getting back. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of challenges in the industry. Again, it's a scary time. It's a scary time to make games. It's a frustrating time to make games. There's a lot of games that in any other time period would succeed, and there's a lot of, Did I see the new Expedition rewards? I didn't. Can you link it to me? I'll pull it up right now. Yeah. I would like to see it. We're gonna expedition. That's the minimum of what I'm doing. So let me see it, and it'll motivate me to pull up. I'm sure.
Nightmares. They must be flushed out.
How long have I been gaming? Like today or in real life? I got my first computer. I had an XT, which was released in '83. No, earlier than that. I've been actively playing video games probably since I was 4. All right, let's learn about this real quick. 4th Expedition is almost here. It's bringing some exciting changes. Each expedition we run, we learn something new. This time around, that means shaking things up with an updated reward structure. Complete the 4th Expedition to earn the first level of the new Zenith outfit, which is Counter-Strike. Okay, I like it. Earn blueprints to jumpstart your topside adventure and Raider tokens to keep you looking sharp every step of the way. Money! Okay, timing. Open between July 7th. Okay, sweet. We'll make sure we're ready for that. 14 days to sign up and complete the requirements. Personal progression that the player complete in order. The caravan can be completed between the expedition window. Okay, yeah. Okay, how to do expedition. Complete the caravan. Wait, sign up, complete the challenge in order to get rewards. Player, yes, catch up. Rewards. Okay, 100,000 damage. Okay, what is reward 5? Each completed departure objective rewards you with 1 blueprint. Keep in mind, these blueprints are temporary and will reset when you depart on the next expedition. Damage challenge rewards are safeguarded against duplicates, meaning you won't receive the same blueprint twice. However, this protection does not extend to the blueprints you carried over in Ernal's Vault. Okay. List of potential blueprints. Okay. Okay. The good ones. I see good blueprints in there. I don't see any bad ones. Raider tokens. 150 Raider tokens will be rewarded for completing each departure objective. Unlike blueprints, they are permanent, will not reset in the next expedition. Okay, Zenith Outfit Expedition Indicator Icon. Damage challenge rewards 1 blueprint, 150 Raider tokens. 48 total extra spots. That's good. Okay. So they give you a little bit of money and a blueprint per completed departure objective. Oh, wait a second. Does that mean we get like $7 or $8? We get $7.50. We get $7.50 in free money for doing this. That's cool, especially for something so easy and a blueprint each. Well, that's cool. I think that's great. You get the cosmetic, which is actually what I care about. Then you get to start off with 5 good blueprints that are random. So some people are going to be pissed. And then $7.50. Damage to anything, Bay. Yeah, it's damage to anything. Yeah, this is cool. I think this is pretty balanced. Yeah, I think this is great from skill points. Yeah, I think this is great. Yeah, so now we have maxed out skill trees, essentially. We can't get higher. Yeah, I think this is cool. And this is probably tier 1 of this, so they're going to keep leveling this. Players only, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I figured they'd max them at 15 too. Yeah, this is great. Okay, cool. I'm down, dude. I like expeditioning. I like the idea of getting some blueprints. Yeah. I think what's happening is people are not adding to their backlog. You add things to your wish list and then eventually remove them or pick them up on sale because you don't know if you'll ever get... Yeah. You don't know if you're ever going to get to them. Yeah. Everyone has a backlog now, so less and less are buying stuff. Yeah. Kappa said the 15 extra points. Yeah, 15 extra points. We're capped. We're capped, L. Which is good. We shouldn't have more. 23 Mega Man games to beat. Jeez. Yeah, this is good. So, I mean, cosmetic, 5 blueprints and $7.50, and then 48 stash spots is where it is. Cool. Sweet. I think that's great. I think that's good. I think that is, I think that's a great, I think that's all great. Beautiful. You haven't played in so long? Well, there you go, buckaroo. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, friend slop isn't as big as it used to be. Yeah. I expected to get mixed up there. What are my best positions here? I have the most damage at position 2. Yeah. Then there's 100-hour-long games, yeah, which I do not want. Tired of them. Lethal Company and Repo are those games that have kind of fallen off. I mean, not necessarily. Okay, I'm not trying to be a contrarian, but Mecha Chameleon is the same type of game, and Mecha Chameleon is the biggest thing on Twitch right now.
Continue the onslaught.
So
Destroy them all.
like and some people hate it, but I mean people are it's a worse game. I think Mecha Chameleon is really interesting because I don't think it's bad, but I think it shows how desperate. It shows a couple things. One, it shows how powerful streamers are when it comes to the first couple weeks of a game's success. I think that it really does show that if you win the streamer lottery, if you can win the streamer lottery, there are good things can happen, but it's a lottery.
A faint hope blossoms.
Like you can win the streamer lottery, but it shows that streamers are desperate right now for a particular type of content. Yeah, it is a really interesting. It shows a lot about like where gaming is right now. We have tons and tons of games, but the streamer lottery exists.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah. Lottery game for a while anyway. Make 10 live services game. Well, that's the companies with unlimited number, or with unlimited money though. Yeah, I mean I get what you're saying, but that's a little bit different of a thing.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Because like Mecha Chameleon and others are. Is this? I always. You know what? I gotta do this because I forget what it is. Okay, gets rid of stuff. It's been a while. Yeah, there's definitely a streamer lottery that exists out there that. But it's not necessarily. I don't know, man. Do you cater to it? Do you ignore it? Do you make the best game you can? Do you not care? Like when you do win the streamer lottery, it's a big deal.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
It's also not the biggest on Twitch anymore. Yeah, but they made. I mean, again, first 2 weeks of a game. First 2 weeks, right? It is the first 2 weeks of that game. Why no Antiquarian? I have one Antiquarian. I can't bring her on everything. Yeah, is what it amounts to. I don't care about that. We're walking backwards. We're going to take that hunger check. Yeah, the first two. I mean, that game came out. Streamers picked it up, and you look at how many sales that game has. They were without winning the streamer lottery. That game was never going to blow up. 2 Annie can be pushing it in this challenge run, but still like haven't. No, I would rather have 2 of them. So I. But here's the thing: I'd like 2 of them, and I'd like to let go of 1 after a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that game is dying off quick because it's just been going. You can always do Dragon Age Stunt and Bury all negative reviews, push money for good reviews, still do poorly. Select a streamer picking. Yeah, you can a bit. But I also think people are kind of catching on a little bit more with that, Noble, because mixtape,
Formation is
right?
broken.
People didn't fall for it with mixtape. Like mixtape didn't actually sell very well. Mixtape very clearly understood the assignment. The assignment for it is get ahead of the game. Get ahead of the game, get good reviews, get people to say that you're a 10 out of 10 game, awesome, cool, like that happened. Get David Jaffe to cry at your video game because he's so high. like Mixtape tried it, but it didn't make more money.
Is the weapon that cuts on its
Maybe a little bit more, but not a lot more. So I do think there is a degree of that it can backfire, because Mixtape, the stuff people said about Mixtape was true. It's barely a video game. It definitely is not impressive in any real sincere way. I mean, I was gonna play it for the memes for you guys. I watched 10 minutes of a stream and went, nope, that looks horrible. I can't do it. Like, so you do have
these nightmarish
but
creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
But they have a good review score. And they have a good review score because of public opinion. Because they got ahead, they paid the right people, they got the right people to do stuff. You don't have to push any buttons to play Mixtape. In between levels, you have to start a level. That's all. You just have to start a level in between levels. Some reason their hands in the game playing for 5 minutes. Yeah, the whole thing is like that. People be wary. Yeah. Good reviews matter tons against randoms, but word of mouth makes yeah. There's just, again, the gaming industry is really weird. Estimates are 100 to 200,000 sales. I don't know if I buy that. Hold on, let me look at something. Because here's the thing. Can I tell you why I think that's skewed? I think that's massively skewed. And the reason I think that is I think that is counting Game Pass plays. I think it's counting Game Pass. And Game Pass, people played it because they had Game Pass. English reviews only? Is that what I have it on? In my language, yeah. Any way to see how many total reviews it has? Maybe. Okay, we gotta stun you. 100 to 200 play engaged. Yeah, that's... Steam estimates 8K-ish, yeah. Now, here's the thing: is the high reviews and high sales stuff. I will say that probably did affect console sales, because a console player, sorry AJ, console players are typically not engaged with online discourse. They just see a thing that says 10 out of 10. You go, gotta do it. 6,000 in all languages. Yeah, that makes sense. We did pretty good right there, man. Console player mainly, yeah. It's like console. Here's the thing: console stores just are different, man. You go on a console, and the way reviews happen. Owners, I don't know. Yeah, owners. That's. Those are Game Pass people. I'm sure. 90% certain that estimates in this game are accurate within 73. Yeah, right, dude. AJ knew, even though you should let that slide because AJ blocked you. Oh, did AJ block you? Oh, yeah, I forgot. That was the... AJ blocked you. AJ did block you. It wasn't right. He shouldn't have done it. What a bad boy.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Then for them, father and daughter. That was just a drop in the bucket. Oh, bucket. Oh, yeah. Those people, yeah, they have a lot of money. They have so much money, right? It's not dead. I'm gonna do this. Kill him. I think I'm gonna try.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We're gonna camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Oh, I should have done the click the food first. Wait, she didn't talk, did she? I looked up a chat for a second. Did she talk just now or no? Anybody catch that? Did she have a speech bubble? Checking. Check the VOD. Yeah, I didn't see. Thank you. When he replied to you? That's good. Yeah. Maybe he unblocked purposefully. Didn't talk, that sucks. I was really hoping she would. Why does it matter? If she talks, we're gonna get snakes. Yeah, if she talks, we get snakes. We want snakes. We wanna get snakes done. Snakes denied, dude. Yeah. Let's just do a free heal.
The match is struck.
What a bummer, dude.
Star is born.
Oh wait, that's not the right thing. I just touched this. What does it do? I forget. It's been a bit. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, we wanted that. We wanted it. We didn't get it. But yeah, it's again, it's like the gaming industry's crazy right now, man. It has all these layers of complexity, and I think understanding some of it is not enough currently. Like Gothic, you guys love goths. Like, I think that's the thing is everybody, like a lot of people understand. Guys, hold on, I lost my thing again. Where is it? Understanding like part of the reasons why games fail or succeed does not mean you understand all of it. And I think that's the challenge is a lot of us like understand like one or two of the aspects, but it's so multifaceted right now that it's like it's so multifaceted currently that that knowing enough about one part of it is not actually knowing enough. Sony figures probably closer to reality. That game was expensive to make, dude. Not that those people care. They got the money. Oh, man. I should have done less food, I think. But I was kind of hoping for snakes. Zero Company's release date, price $50. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that. I hope. I mean, I thought I was going to enjoy Mechanicus, though, man. I really thought I was going to enjoy Mechanicus a lot, and I ended up, like, being so unimpressed by the game part of it. The Warhammer stuff was awesome. The game was not awesome, but the Warhammer part was awesome. I bet you we stun it still, even with 75 resist. Yup. That extra stun percent change is freaking great. Summer sale is a go. Go buy stuff. We did our Apogee recommendations yesterday, but I mean, it's the same ones as normal. They're like, freaking go buy Turbo Overkill. People told me that forever. You are behind on playing stuff. Gabe doesn't care. Go spend some money. He doesn't care at all. Go spend it. Total Chaos is 40%. I do think Turbo Overkill is like such a must play. I don't have a lot of must plays. And it's funny because like, oh, that's nice.
Unforgiving.
I think Turbo Overkill is legitimately a must play. I don't have a lot of must plays in my life. I think Turbo Overkill is a must play. And like, I know we work closely with Apogee, but before we did work closely, I had friends tell me the same thing, and I was like, nah, you guys are wrong. How many hunger checks? 1, 2, 3. See, we're not going to make it back to this. Yeah, Turbo Overkill's never been on such a big sale.
Glittering gold.
Oh, that was nice.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Like, Greg went pretty hard on me about my need to play Turbo Overkill for, like...
The
yes.
sparkling eyes of youth.
Greg went pretty hard on me about my need to play Turbo Overkill. Ooh, maybe not yes. Okay. We got to get a stun off, dude. Okay. And I didn't really believe him, and when I finally did, I was like, I'm an idiot. I should have played this. Like, it is very good and very fun. Possibly another. Nope. All right. Okay, that was not good enough. So we do got to focus down a little bit, which means it's holy water time.
The blood quickens.
Bad stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll stun. What up, Harpanis? Hades 1 is good. It's long. It's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. We should be fine.
Obliterated.
2 is just as good, if not better. You probably will like 2 more, though, if you play the first one. You'll always probably feel like you're missing something. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Redfall's on sale for $20. That's too much for that game. That's way too much for that game. Yeah, Shibby says it too. I love Arcane. Redfall is such a massive miss. And it wasn't their fault. It was not their fault. It got pushed out the door. I mean, we've talked about this, but Redfall was thrown into the fire so that they could delay Starfield without people getting mad at them. 100%. That's what happened. We all know it. We can't be tricked. Like that was such a yeah, they pushed it out the door. I'm actually going to get rid of these torches. They pushed it out the door so that they could delay Starfield without any and go see what happens if we rush a game. Redfall is such a shame, man. Yeah. If we lose them, who's doing MSims? Indie devs. Yeah, just indie devs at this point. Let's see if we can get rid of Clumsy. And that's not going to be quite the same. I mean, but yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You guys got to expect all your favorite developers to shut down at this stage. Like, it's just going to happen. Like, sorry. They're all done. And to be fair, the large majority of them are not the same that they were, or same as they were anyway. Doesn't make it good that people lose their jobs. But FromSoft is fine. FromSoft is fine because nobody is in control of their destiny except for them, dude. Yeah, FromSoft doesn't hide. Not rabies on you. Someday, I said this earlier, AD's such a dad, dude. AD's such a freaking dad. Taking on a publisher, yeah, there are very limited publishers that are doing good publishing. Very few. It is possible. Oh, hell yeah.
Mount, so too will resistance.
I think the big deal is selling. Here's what it is: selling your studio. Selling your studio is the biggest mistake. That's actually a bigger deal. Like, because there are, I would say, I know a few publishers and indie publishers that do well, and I know some that do very bad. And I think the big deal is, like, the companies that, like, really get screwed over are the ones who sell themselves to a larger financial entity. Those are the ones that really get nailed these days, man.
And purpose is made clear.
You're a successful studio. Keep being successful. Like, keep doing stuff, man. Subnautica 2, yeah. Subnautica, Red Hook. I love Red Hook. They do have unlimited money now. Because Dead by Daylight. But they are not going to be the same Red Hook. Like, they're not. Big update. What's that one? Is that the Bungie news, Shibby? Isn't Dead by Daylight starting to cool off? Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. It's probably in like I don't think it's quite in its twilight years, but I think it's getting there.
Of war can be
did we get Bungie news? We did. They're losing about 50% of their staff. Yeah, looks like about 50% of their staff. I think Dead by Daylight is at the back end of its peak. I don't think it's in its twilight years, but I think it's in the back end of its peak. Is my impression of like where they're at. They're still killing it. They're still doing great. They've got plenty of time, but they're in the back end of their peak. Yeah. You don't think it's cool enough? I think they're in the back end of their. I don't think they're going to keep going up. I think they're going to hold on to that peak as long as they can. It happened with Fortnite, right? Fortnite's still making money. They're still doing it, but Fortnite's not Fortnite anymore. It's Fortnite now, right? And I think Dead by Daylight is currently Dead by Daylight on its way to become Dead by Daylight.
We require only the strength.
Yeah, it's still got plenty of people engaged. 165 on PC. That doesn't include console. Like they're not in danger currently. But yeah, Bungie's losing about half.
And driven into the
and
mud.
who else, Kyle? You said who else did we Kyle, who else did we get an announcement from today? Are you still here, Kyle? Mr. Kyle? Oh, please have food. Please nobody eat this thing. id 400 plus Bungie been laid off. And id? Did you say id earlier and I just didn't notice that? I mean, here's the thing. Id is not id anymore. It's not id of old. No, ID. Oh, at Xbox got a huge chunk. They're into indie department. Okay. Not. Okay, I was like, I was gonna say, I thought I would have had a reaction to that. Okay, that makes more sense. They're indie department.
A handsome reward.
Well, that's not the food I thought I was going to get.
Well performed.
I can't take any of this. I do want that anti thing. Having to make some choices here, guys. Can't get rid of herbs. Bandages are dumb to get rid of, but I'm gonna. We're not gonna get the other things. Got the confusion? I was like, man, that sucks. That sucks for Hugo, dude. I do have, man. Uh-oh. There is a high degree of uncertainty when it comes to like Microsoft internal companies now. Probably won't need anti-venom. Yeah. We still got a long level. It's the next thing that's going. Like, because I look at, okay, so internal Microsoft-owned, like, divisions, id Software, they don't make money in a normal way. Because most people who are playing their products, well, I mean, they sell on Steam really well, but they, like, a large portion of their product users are, oh, this sucks. We're going to have to be smart here. A large portion of their product users are Game Pass also.
Sedated.
And so they obviously calculate that into, like, if they're financially, you know, if they have financial strength. We really got to get rid of you. Yeah, we're fine. Woohoo!
Annihilated.
But it's like, I wonder how that affects, you know, I wonder how that affects them. Can we just throw up? Yeah, we can. I think we're just going to see it through this way. I think we're just going to keep doing this. Let's get you back. Effectively a series of subdivisions pointing guns at each other like the Spider-Man meme. Yeah. Yeah, Microsoft is interesting because of Game Pass. Especially because I don't think we have any of the actual Game Pass numbers from what I understand. Like,
Singular strike.
like only internally, like, is there real data on Game Pass. So how much are they really making? And I know they track how often people play their games, each individual one. But, like, I don't know. There's a dance there that I don't understand.
Sedated.
Barnacle barrier. He's just back here healing, man. He's just healing stress. That's all he's good for. Ooh, I think we just got in trouble. That might be spawning dudes. Playtime, player count, average over percent income. Yeah, it's... Oh, never mind. We're good. What week are on? Dude, I'm only on, like, week 8, Lewis. We are in an insanely strong position for being this early. It's kind of crazy how good of a start we got. There's 0 out. I rewarded you. The game rewarded me. Yes, true.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
DDH, Final Fantasy VII's choke holding you. Good. It's a good game. It's a freaking great game. Yeah, hell yeah. Playing it like 12 hours a day, that's awesome. This poor guy. This poor man. Can we just stun bias around here? Take care of this gentleman.
Abatement.
That was good. Alba, yes, sir. How may I assist you in your journey today?
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Hunger checks. 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. Okay, so we still have to loot this. News on the 4th expedition. Yeah, we looked at it already. It's great. Yeah, we're really, really happy with their changes. We think it's great. We think it's wonderful. Good stuff. Only good stuff. Can't wait to see people complain about it. Alba, what are you going to say, Alba?
Wait. Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
What are you going to say at me, Mr. Alba? You just got Yiffy on the team, and you're about 33 hours into the game. Nice. Everybody loves Yiffy. Very popular character. What? Nothing? It's good. It's good. Okay, 1 hunger check, 2 hunger check, 3 hunger check. Am I still good? I think I am. I think I can get let go. I think I can let go of food. Stop doing that.
Wealth beyond measure.
I'm going to take this.
Awarded to the brave.
People
and
getting
the
upset about getting a
foolhardy
blueprint
alike.
they already brought. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. I could see people getting upset about not getting more skill points. I actually thought Elrithian was going to yell about it. When Elrithian was like, "We only get 15," I was like, "Oh boy, here we go." All right, we're going to loot that last. Glad there's no skill points. Yeah, me too. All right, there we go. There's a hunger check, so we get 1 on the way back here and not 1 here. Okay, so cool. We know. Oh my gosh, there's so many traps in here.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Not getting more skill points would be great. Can quit expeditions not feel bad about it? Yeah. It's... Well, I think in order to maintain the skill points, Yajig, you have to keep expeditioning. I think that unless they go back on that, which I wouldn't be surprised if they go back on that. It wouldn't be a bad thing to go back on. Yeah, you got to do the minimum. I don't think you got to keep pushing the points, but you just got to complete expedition to keep them. Skill points permanent? You thought it was just the XP bonuses? No, I don't believe that skill points were permanent. I don't think they were. I thought they pretty explicitly said you had to keep going to keep them. I mean, I could be wrong. Believe it or not, that happens sometimes. All right, that wasn't the worst dungeon.
At last,
Not the best.
wholesome marine life can flourish.
XP were temporary bonuses? Are you
If
guys
indeed
sure?
there is such a thing.
Okay, I'll bow to you. I'll hear it. Oh, that's nice. Scientific sucks. Okay. Well, that is nice. That is nice.
A fresh
I'm
irritant
gonna keep doing them every single time. I will at least expedition every time because I like advancing cosmetics a lot. All right, we gotta heal Zaki's butt. Bad humor's gotta go. Listed as permanent in the news post. Oh, okay. All right. Was it always like that? Okay, I already got a grave robber, right? Yeah. Do I have a bounty hunter? I don't think I do. Cool.
The thrill
Same
of
for
the
stash
hunt,
space.
the promise of payment.
Saw one bounty hunter, did you? Besides the one I just grabbed? No, hold on. No, that was the first one. Yeah. It might have been a man. Oh wait, yeah, they're right next to each other. Yeah. Do I? Okay, we only want one of these. Yeah, you're gone.
Slumped shoulders.
Not getting the
wild
skins, but
eyes,
expeditions just
and a
feel like busy
stumbling
work to
gait.
you at this point.
This
Time's
one
too
is no
precious.
more good to us.
Expedition, here's the thing, there's two, like, if you, yeah, it's like there's a lot of stuff to do now. I think this is one of the benefits, one of the cool things about Arc Raiders, is there's always stuff to do. There's always, like, something you can do. One of the things. You can work on a project, you can work on expedition, you can just play, like, there's stuff to do, right? You can work towards challenges and try to get the challenge skins. Like, there's always something. And that's nice. Because Expedition doesn't feel bad to me because it's... Oh, that's pretty nice. Expedition never feels bad because I think about it like as one of my top priorities. Oh, do I got to do a boss? I might have to do a boss, guys. Hold on. Yeah, we might have to do it. Can't get that. This is incredibly powerful. And if we get this and then go in here, like that's a big win for us. So let's think about this. Your Zaki's butt's getting fixed. Does anybody remember? It's been so long. Do I get 5 experience points or 6 experience points for a boss kill? It's not 4. I don't remember. My eyes are working a little bit better. I can probably look it up. Oh, 4. Okay, 4. It looks like it's saying 4. Unless AI is lying to me. Which I don't know if you guys know this. That does happen sometimes. It shouldn't, but it does. Still don't have a... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. A lot of stun, a lot of damage. Armor pierce. Potential to get snakes. A lot of control in this group. Okay, good. Let's spend the money. It'd be nice if I could get higher tier stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Okay. Okay, let's do our first boss kill. It's week 8. We're not rushing it, but we're also in a really good spot. But this is going to give me Mercurial Salve, which will make Courtyard a lot better. Then we're going to start moving towards opening the DLC. Bring full food, full that. We're going in for a boss kill, so we're just gonna stack it all up. Extra for that. Torches. Yeah. I guess this is all good. Oh, we should equip items. Okay, you can have both of those. You can have your increased stun. You can have your extra melee. And you're going in naked. Okay. Cool. Boss time. If you guys are new, I know we got people here. You kill the same boss 3 times.
My early pursuits.
Different skills. This is our first phase.
Humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable?
Cosplay. Is that a thing?
Twitch in the leg of a
Twitch.
dead rat.
That's you guys. That's a bunch of you guys. Wow.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Insane. All right, so the boss is as far away as possible. He's all the way up there. We're just going to book it straight to the boss. I will loot on the way there. I'd like to not use food. All of you? No. It's just a Twitch. You're just a Twitch. That's you guys. You're a Twitch. In public, Dave. Yeah. They don't stop. They can't stop it. The reason they can't stop it, Dave, is nobody can touch you when you're naked. Right? I mean, that's just a fact. It's illegal. So, like, what are they going to do to stop you? What are the police going to do to you if you're naked? They can't do anything. They can't do a damn thing to stop you because they can't touch you. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that. We need to get that down. This has to be like a big recovery fight for us because we have to prep for the snakes. Don't usually do reviews on Steam, but you clicked on a game that said one person found this review helpful, so you clicked on your review to see what it was, and the whole review was pew 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 pew. That does seem helpful. That seems helpful. I have pretty good heals. Why don't I drop this guy out so we can get him up and drag this fight out? Sniper Elite. Sniper Elite's a good game, dude. She's just naked. It's abuse. You can be arrested, so the police can't touch you. They can't touch you. You're naked. You're also guilty of that, so that's true. That is true. That's true.
Decimated.
That's true. You'll probably get arrested next time you put clothing on. Skiggs, how can I help you? Yeah, you're probably going to get arrested next time you try to put clothes on. Where are my new spectacles? Okay, so here's the deal with my eyes, guys. The eye doctor who knows what a streamer is and understands my photography lights, which was awesome. That was cool, dude. That was really cool to actually have a doctor who, he's like, what do you do for work? And I was like, I stream. And he was like, on Twitch? I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay. He's like, yeah, my son watches. He's like, my son will be amped that you're here. I'm going to tell him I had a streamer today. But I was like, okay, so the deal with it is like, I have lights on me all day. My eyes are really tired. Gotta make him a viewer. Yeah, he'll probably pop in. He'll probably tell me. But like, I was like at the end of the day. Well, I was like actually like about a month or two ago, maybe 2 months. I stopped being able to read my book where it was, and it's not just like kind of hard. It's impossible. In order to read it all, I have to hold it really far away. And you know, I was like, and he asked me a lot of questions about like my room here. He was like, "Can you see all your monitors perfect?" And I was like, "Yeah, but there's lighting in there that does that, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, but your eyes aren't strained." He was like, "So you don't actually need glasses all the time." He said, "What you do need," he was like, "Don't waste your money." He was like, "We're gonna figure out he's like, you need like drugstore reading glasses. That's what you need." He was like, "Just drugstore quality reading glasses." He was like, "You can pick the frames you want wherever. You just buy them. He's like, "Don't waste your money on expensive glasses." So he determined. He was like, "I'm like the drugstore like 2.5." And he was like, "That'll put it into focus where you're comfortable with it." But yeah, so he was like, "You don't have to wear glasses during your day." He was like, "If all your monitors are good and if you're not pulling up something close to your face to read throughout your workday," he was like, glasses aren't like a thing for you." He was like, "You only need them if you're actually going to read a book," which is nice. That's nice to hear. You know, it's nice to navigate that with him. Killed you. Yeah, so I don't need glasses. I just need glasses when I read. So I'll just get something to read when I read. I'm reading a lot. I do read a fair amount. So yeah, that's it. But this morning they dilated my eyes, and I've never, dude. It was so hard to see. Is he gonna die on his own? He is. It was so hard this morning, dude. Holy crap. I can actually read what you guys are saying now, so that is nice. But yeah, so I don't actually need glasses. Like, he was like, in 10 years you're gonna need glasses. He's like, that's just how it's gonna be. He's like, your eyes are getting worse. But he was like, right now, don't even worry about it, dude.
Success so clearly.
Nice to have somebody who understands what I do. Okay, locked sarcophagus. Let's keep the key there. Yeah, nice to have somebody who understands like understands what I do. I am gonna loot this corner. Paid to have somebody to dilate your eyes. We would have done it for free. Yeah. They blinded me, but they work better now. Yeah. It's yeah. It was just cool for him to be like, nah, don't worry about it, dude. He's like, just use glasses for the part of your life you need them in. Rather than telling me to. Rather than telling me to, like, hey, pick up some glasses here. Yeah, pick up stuff here with us. He was just like, nah, don't worry about it, man. That was nice. Let's kill this guy.
Annihilated.
Damn right, dude. 3 years. Buzz. 3 years, 3 months. That's a lot, dude. Hell yeah. It's crazy how many of you guys have been around forever now. Pretty far-sighted, getting to the stage where you'll have to consider either bifocals or surgery like refractive lens exchange. Yeah. He said if I did another job, he said like if I was on a computer and then reading something and then working with my hands over here. But he was like, with you doing your job, man, he's like, you're just looking at things that are the same range all day long. Your eyes aren't stressing about it. So don't worry about it. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. You don't need glasses to keep up with your favorite ship fix of AO3. I have no idea what that is, but you are probably right. If you had a real job, yeah, I think it's the exact words. If you had a real job, you need glasses. Dude, it's not often you actually meet somebody who understands, because he was like,
in radiance, may we find
what did he say? He was like, oh man, he's like, so streaming's working for you? He was like, because like, during COVID, he was like, everybody was streaming, and he was like, and a whole bunch of people had to drop off after that because it turned out to, not be a good idea for most people. Like, I was like, yeah, we made it. We're surviving. And he's like, yeah, that's you. He's secretly a furry VTuber. Yeah. It was just cool to have a guy who understood, like, because normally I'm like having to be like, I'm on screens all day, but like I'm really on screens all day.
Confidence surges as
there's bright lights. Well, why is there bright lights? Like, you have computer glasses and driving glasses. Can I stun you? Nice. I just want to get rid of all of our stress because we're gonna camp and have a. I should probably camp after the boss. Did he tell you how to do daily eye hygiene? No. Was he supposed to?
Falls, a faint hope
I mean,
blossoms.
I don't touch my eyeballs. Am I supposed to do something to my eyeballs every day? Sounds stressful. Can we roast marshmallows? I would never stop you from that. He has kids who, yeah, he has a kid. He says he has a kid in Korea. He's like, yeah, I own a farm out in Korea that my kid lives there. He was like, he watches streams all the time. We play Roblox together. I talked to him this morning. I was like, okay, all right, man. Interesting. This would be nice if we got scientific off. What about WoW Hardcore? We're going to play some today, Sticks. Yeah, I'm going to do, in about another hour, I'm going to switch over to, oh, wait, that didn't do the thing I did, I thought. Oh, no, that was a stress heal. Yeah, I'm going to play it in about, still alive or no? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, we're killing it. I'm like 40, almost 40, I think I'm 43. Yeah, we haven't died. Anyong? Yeah, he's got a farm out there. I don't know, man. Oh, this fight sucks. Pop your eyes out. Washing eyelids helps your eyes. I don't think that that's true. I think you can get... Dave, I think that can give you, like, styes, dude. Oh, man. When I was a kid, I used to get styes all the time, dude. Like those zits, like those, like a zit in your eyelid. That was like a normal part of my childhood, dude, is having puffed out eyes. He's got one of those esports farms out in Korea, long-term investment to buy a Korean kid and grow it there. Really, yeah, but really pays off if they make it. Yeah. That wasn't so bad. Had one and squeezed it so you so regretted it? Yeah, I would have them all the time as a kid, man. It sucked. I always, like, need to wash your face every morning. I do wash my face. Do I look like I don't? I wash my face! Guys, I listen. Why am I trying to convince you guys I clean myself? I'm pretty clean, guys. I'm a pretty clean dude. I'm a pretty clean guy. With what? Tap water? You use bottle water? Dave? Are you rich? You using bottle water to sewer water?
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
What do you want me to wash my face with, man? Oh boy. How am I going to do this? Okay, there's the boss. Oh, we got a secret room, too. Okay, so this is going to be a good one. You don't wash your face. I wash my face. Tap is dirty in your parts? No, we got clean water out here in Colorado, dude. Yeah, our Colorado water supply is pretty damn good. We're going to camp. We're going to take a risk here.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay. Snakes. We have snakes. Everybody gets armor piercing. Minus stress. Minus stress. Why does it always have to be snakes? Yeah, that's a thing people say, isn't it? We'll do that. You wish to see these snakes? Here we go.
The match.
The snakes!
A blazing star is born. The Viper seeks to claim its quarry at last.
These jerks. Okay. Oh, that was good. Very helpful.
Obliterated.
Were they? No, this is pre-circus, Voland. Yeah, this is pre-circus. Yeah, you gotta do a whole bunch of these fights. They're horrible because you just pick up tons of stress. And if you die, you fail. Can this fight get reinforcements? It can't, but you can get more stressed. So no reinforcements, but additional stress. So stalling, you can kind of eternally stall, but you have to be able to reduce the stress beyond what you pick up. 7 to 4. We're gonna go for the kill. Okay, I think we got it.
A singular
Cool.
strike.
Sweet. That's actually pretty good stress levels. All right, here, let me give you guys your tutorial on this. You don't have to take this back, and you don't have to take this back. They go back on their own. You do want to take those. You cannot laudanum that. Yeah, you can't laudanum that. I'm going to take this journal. We're going to keep that. I do want the blood, but we're doing fine. We want to do one fight to heal up. Waste of blood, drink it. I've already got blood at home. We should be fine. I've been collecting. Okay. We don't have a lot of food. I'm going to peek up here real quick. We're going to grab this box. We're going to hope that it's food, but it's not. Okay. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay. I gotta get this fight next to me. I actually think I'm gonna walk backwards after this fight. They were just snakes. They get a little crazier. This is not the one I wanted. Okay, well that's something. I can get a heal out.
Another one falls.
Biggest thing I care about. Has anyone complimented your shiny red hat? If not, I think your shiny red hat is very thank you. It is a windsurfing hat. It has a windsurfing club on it. Yeah, some of the later fights do get a little rough. Yeah. Oh, that was nice. That was good. Okay, we're gonna end up walking backwards here because I don't want to waste our free food hallways. And that was enough. That was enough health to justify that.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
27. We did not get ahead on that. Well, oh no, we got a heal out of it. Am I going to loot this? Yeah, because I'm not coming back. Well, am I coming back this way? I am coming back this way. Heard that spiders are a safe fight. You can just ignore them. Yeah, that's what that's my understanding as well.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah, I hear that. That does make sense.
Towering,
Okay. Ooh.
nightmare-made material.
That's a good start. That's a good start for him. That's a good start.
Another abomination.
Boss looks tough. He should be simple. If we can stun him, yeah, if we can stun him, we do good stuff. Good damage, good hits, and let's get our health up. Let's throw up on him. That's the most messed up move. Yeah, getting a couple stuns, get a crit in there. Yeah, look, I mean we're doing all right. I kind of wanted him to go first, but too bad. Oh no, he got stunned that turn. What am I talking about? Still has high stun resist. Wow, we are stacking damage here before he gets a chance, dude. Bear Taffy voice it? No, I don't think so. Not that. That'd be the first I've heard of that. I thought part of Bear Taffy growing as a streamer was because of this game. I don't think he had prominence much before. Yeah, I might be wrong. I'm not totally tuned into the Bear Taffy world. Crazy that you're almost level 16. I'm not almost level 16. Wow. I want to be. I'm 44 right now. We're going to play that in like an hour. We're going to play some World of Warcraft in like an hour. I can't wait. Let's lock this guy down. Yeah, we're going to play it. We're going to play it in like an hour. 44 is basically 60. It's so far from 60. Oh, look at him. He's dead, dude. Round up. We can round up. It's just a little rounding. Just a little rounding. Rounding. Yeah. Just a little bit. All right. He's going to die, so let's go ahead and do some heals here.
Eradicated.
Crandall, thank you for streaking. Tank MC, Wake Rag, super early. Dude, I'll tell you what, man.
The light.
I unfollowed what's his face this morning because his title annoyed me, dude. I actually unfollowed what was his name again? I unfollowed Grays this morning, dude, because I was because his title was did you go look at his title, Shibby? With the stuff we've talked about recently, dude, about how disrespectful he's been to like his guild from the event. Go look at that guy's title right now, dude. Tell you how to set up Firebot? I don't know anything about Firebot. Been naked under these clothes for 110 streams. Good. Takes almost as long as 1 to 50. Yeah. It's gonna be an adventure. It just annoyed me when I saw it this morning, dude. I was like, nah, I don't need to be mad at this guy all the time, dude. That's not what I need in my life. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can go like that. Did I go to the eye doctor? No, I did go to the eye doctor. Yeah. I did go to the eye doctor today.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for
I think
blood.
what Grays has showed me is like how I really do dislike content creator culture, like more and more. Like I really dislike content creator culture. Like where people are like I get it, like I understand. The idea of like needing to create content. 100% understand. I get what it is. I get why people think that. I get why people say that. I get why people feel that. But I don't like. I just genuinely dislike that culture, and I think Grays is showing me like why. Because it's and I think I'm noticing it in that case because it is connected to other people. A lot of the time when streamers like are content creator culture people, it doesn't affect other people. But in the context of a guild, in the context of having hundreds of players helping you to reach your personal goal, and then then throwing them away the second you're done. The second you're done with them, throwing them away like a toy, I see that manifesting in that scenario, and I go, oh yeah, I do hate that stuff, because we've talked about this a lot. So here's what was the title again? What's his title today? Chibi, did you look at it? I didn't see what it was, or I forgot what it was because I unfollowed him this morning. What's his? Can you pull the title and tell me what it is so I can talk about this? I think there's value in saying this. Yeah, get rid of this guy. Because I think he's still streaming. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. AJ. Give me blood in your organs. No. It's one thing to step away. It's completely different to sabotage everything. It's, Crandall, 100%. I was thinking about I don't want to play with this toy anymore. Like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Like, it's just such a great example of what bothers me about it, because it's so it manifests a selfishness. There's a selfishness to it, and in the World of Warcraft world, that selfishness connects to a lot of people, not just you. If I'm being selfish, you guys don't know it. In the context of this.
Horrors.
It doesn't seem like something weird. Maybe he changed it this morning. Let me see what it was. He probably changed it. It was something connected to that guild wipe. He might have messed with that title a bit. It was something connected to the guild wipe. Because he still has people who are trying, or people like it had something to do with that. It might have gone through a change. Check the Wayback Machine. No,
Glittering gold.
Yeah, so the thing that Gray did, the thing that Gray did, for the context of you people who don't know, that is annoying, is that his goal, he was part of the race locked thing, so he had a race of hundreds, or he had a guild of hundreds of cows, and he took 38 of them to Molten Core, and he basically threw them away. Like it was highly likely it was going to be a wipe. After the wipe, because you have hundreds of people that are trying to lift up the guild to accomplish a goal. He did one attempt on the goal, and then he said, "All right, guys, the guild is done." And so you have hundreds of people who are like, "Why is the guild done?" Like, why is the guild done? We're here, we're playing, we want to do this thing, and he just goes, yeah, we're done with this phase. We're done with this phase of life. Like, I'm moving on. We're moving on. The guild is breaking up. We're done. And what that ends up doing is, like, it basically he rallied together all these people for content's sake, right? Rallied a whole bunch of people, and then the second he did his content, all the pushes that he did about, like, hey, we're in this together, we have this amazing community, he basically was like, nah, sorry guys, like, this is for me, this is for my stream, this is a stream thing for me, and it just shows like this desire for content creators to stay relevant at the cost of everything. It just is one of those things where I'm like, that's not a, I don't like that, man. It's incredibly disrespectful to other people. It's incredibly disrespectful to other people that are lifting you up and doing that thing, especially when, like, there's guys literally in his chat being like, hey, we still want to do this, and he's like, yeah, I'm not going to restart. Yeah, but he had, but like the rallying cry of hardcore WoW.
Otherworldly corruption.
I think this is part of it. Is the rallying cry of hardcore WoW is go again, but it's not go again if you're the streamer. He wasted those people's game time. Yeah. It's. I mean, the equivalent of is if I keep telling you guys who are playing, yeah, Skiggs, I need you to. Skiggs, you got to go again. Yeah, we need a rogue, man. You got to go again. Skiggs, you got to go again. You got to hurry up, level up. You got to put some time in. You got to put some work in. Like, this is exactly what it is. Yeah, Skiggs, you need to put the work in so that we can do this thing. We're doing this together, Skiggs. You really got to level up. You got to hurry up. You got to get up there. And then I die. And then I die, right? I die. Skiggs has died a bunch. I die, and I say, yeah, we're done. Sorry, Skiggs. Yeah, or I don't even say sorry. I just say, yeah, we're done. We're done. The guild, we're done doing this thing. It's like, and so multiply that instead of just Skiggs. Multiply that by, like, hundreds of dudes.
As victories mount.
Multiply that by, like, hundreds of people who have an emotional investment. And it does become a problem, man. It does become messed up. You leave the community if that's how you were treated. Yeah. Never mind that you're not paying for your that I'm not paying for myself, but your time is both wasted and disrespected. It is, and especially throw in the fact especially that if I was preaching, like, to you about the togetherness that we feel in this. We're in this together, man. Thank you for Dismas Head. We're in this together, guys. This is all of us, man. I can't believe that we're doing this together, guys. So cool. Thank you guys so much for doing this with me. I love doing this with you guys. Like, we're in this together for me. Yeah. And so the point is content creator culture, again, has revealed itself to me to be something that I just genuinely despise. I just really, really dislike it, man. Dude, do I have room for this? Oh, come on. Oh, that's just resist. What up, Gree? What's this? Am I not making content by addressing the drama? No, because I'm not going to go post this somewhere, right? Like, I'm not sitting here trying to grow a stream around that. If you want me to just shut my mouth all the time, Vol, and never say anything, okay. No, like, that's what that is asking, though, right? Like, okay, can I one hunger check and get a couple hallways? Yeah, I would counter that by saying no, absolutely, I'm not creating content over it, because my goal is not to sit here and how do I say this right in a way that makes sense? I'm not scanning the horizon for drama. We're gonna kill this one. Like, we're not a reaction. I'm just bothered by a thing, so I'm talking about it. And I think that that's completely valid. I think not only is that valid, but I think there's value in that. I think there's a great deal of value in pointing at something that's off and going, yeah, that kind of sucks, dude. If I was the sort of that would be a valid thing to say to me. If I was the sort of person who is continually scanning the horizon for something dramatic so that I have something to do on stream. Beans, all right, I'll name one. Something, I got to get something to do on stream. We got to have drama to talk about. We got to do this. Yeah, okay, I got this. I'm going to talk about that. But rather than being like, yeah, I don't like this, man, I can talk about that. That's fine.
This expedition at least promises success.
Please no hunger check. Nice. Okay, we can make it all the way around with our one little pop of food. We're just trying to fill our pockets as much as we can. Out of torches. Nice. Just puke on them. Apologize, I came off a serious question. No. It's yeah. I mean, it's. I think it's an okay question to ask, because I have an answer for it, right? Don't see any listed. Huh? Maybe it was something. Maybe it was something he was talking about when I went there. I loaded up this morning. And was instantly put off by what was happening. Might have been communication around the guild disbanded portion. Ooh, this might be good. Yeah, it could be just about the guild disbanded portion, because I remember I turned him on this morning to be like, what's going on? And oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. I shouldn't have done that food. I'm about to get a hunger check. Is this worth it? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, cool. We get... No. We're just going to leave here. He's doing some new challenge or something about Shrug. Yeah. Yeah, I just genuinely dislike the... Sir Dick and Ass. All right, you got it. I just genuinely dislike the disrespect to a community. It sucks. Oh, come on. We were doing so good.
Destroyed.
That's pretty nice. Can we go first?
A time to perform
beyond all right.
One's limits.
I will do it. We're gonna stun you. Kill you. It's gross you unfollowed him too? Yeah. Again, I can't imagine doing that. I can't imagine doing that to one of you guys, much less hundreds of you guys.
Impressive.
I need you to lock in and set fire. I don't even know what Firebot is. Guild wipe and disbanded. That is. I mean, even that's kind of disrespectful, right? The guild didn't wipe. Like maybe it's a combination of that and what they were talking about this morning. The guild didn't wipe. A raid wiped. Like a raid definitely wiped. Like that. Oh, good. Did I get the food? No.
This momentum. Push on to the task's end.
A raid absolutely wiped, but did a guild wipe? No, the guild didn't wipe. I don't think I use a key on this. Do I? No. Firebot is what hosts all your stream alerts and channel points. Yeah, I don't know that stuff. I'm just a simple guy. Shoplifted GameStop when you worked there, and the guy was a douchebag. Oh, I forgot we did that for the salve, dude. That was a good kill. That was nice. It's like here's I think here's also where my disappointment sets in over it.
A fresh
Is
irritant
as I'm playing
sound,
WoW,
a sanguine memory to me.
there is a community that exists in WoW, right? There's a WoW community that exists. And watching those guys and being like, "Oh, how do they behave? And are these people I want to engage with?" Because I'm not a small streamer. I'm kind of small, but I'm not I'm not a like I'm big enough that if I contact somebody, be like, "Hey man, I want to get to know you," people will be like, "Yeah, what's up?" I'm low mid, right? But I'm big enough that like I can I could be like, "Hey man, what's up? I started playing WoW. I'm interested in knowing you guys." And so as I'm looking at all these guys, I'm looking at I know Jerome. I've known Jerome for a long time. As I'm looking at Gray, as I'm looking at Showback, like I'm seeing these guys and I'm like, are these guys that like are people that I want to know? And at Gray, I was told such good things about Gray. I was told incredible things about Gray, and I was like, okay, cool. He seems like the sort of guy that would be neat to get to know. And then I go, oh, never mind. I'm uninterested in that. Do you think that he planned for this, or do you think that the raid wipe just deflated his desire to keep doing it? No, I think the raid wipe Grape Nuts happened because he was done. It was content creator brain. Because he should have known he wasn't going to do it. He wasn't going to make it. They'd lost too many people. And then his response right after it was victory. It wasn't defeat. So, like, when the raid died, he said, "Guys, I just want to thank you so much. This experience was so cool for me. I want to thank you guys for seeing it all the way to the end. Well, I can't wait to see what's happening next in this chapter in our lives. We'll have to figure it out." Like, he had already decided he was done. He wasn't sad about his wipe. He wasn't like, "Man, what are we going to do?" He pulled the value from it as a streamer and was done with it. Correct. Yeah, correct. And it's like, that's just not a thing. It just sucks, man. It sucks for his people. Ooh, okay. Do I have to do this? That's good, guys. That's a must trinket. We have to do it. How's the dungeon? Good. Who are we talking about? One of the WoW guys who basically used his guild for content. He used his guild for content, Mike. Yeah, this is one of the guys who did one of the big things. Do I think Deadcore will hit their goal? I actually do. I actually think Deadcore will hit their goal. Yeah, I think so. I've been talking to the guild lead. He knows what he's doing. Some people have started to come back. I think that we actually will. September, that's plenty of time. I think they will. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna go for that. Okay, so the question is, am I taking this exact group? Can I afford the weapon upgrade that I want? I can and I should. Okay, I'm gonna trade into it. Do I think I'll be level 60 by September? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I have time to slow down if I want, dude. We're going to trade all of this in. And that. Okay. Yeah, I'll hit 60. I'll hit 60s. I mean, I get to play video games for work. Unless you die in your early 50s. Yeah. Which is, possible. I think I'm going to take these people in with this exact amount of stress. I can also speed up and do a 24-hour. I can, absolutely. Yeah. And I do owe you guys some 24s. Life is kind of settling down a little, so we're not doing the max HP. Is there a U yet? There sure is. We saw what happened last time I was sleep deprived. I don't remember. When was the last time I was sleep deprived? When the hell was that? Yeah, this is good. We're just gonna we're gonna do it. This is a great trinket. 4-man boss. Hold on, I actually don't remember that now. Oh, the 4-man. Marathon didn't drag Bungie down. Bungie rearranged chairs on the Titanic to lure in Sony for fast cash to try and recoup costs and throw Marathon as a Hail Mary, but Destiny didn't recover to its previous form with Sony money funding it. It's apparently the real problem. Marathon was a desperate, well, maybe this then action. I'll tell you what, $250 million is a hell of a it's a hell of a maybe this. Maybe we'll do this. Holy water. Is there a key thing in here? I forget. I'm gonna bring this. What is that? But oh yeah, the 4-man boss. No, we killed, dude. We did so great, guys. We did so great on that 4-man boss. We did so good on that. Okay, we're just bringing it. We're bringing it all in, man. Let's go. We're opening up the DLC. Just part of the problem. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, let's go. It's boss time.
The
Mini boss time.
And gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride
Die at age
for
50.
the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social
Yeah, I think
affairs
Deadcore is
were
going to be
hosted
fine.
Here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues. Our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows. Our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
I think like here's one of the reasons I think Deadcore is going to be fine. Okay.
These stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of
I think Deadcore is going to be fine because the people who are there want to be there, and understand that they're not being used for content. Or dungeon run. We're going to be running dungeons. Yeah. We're gonna be gearing up. We're gonna have a gear. We're gonna have a gear up phase for sure. Because we actually want to do it. We don't want to go in and fail. Like we got a bunch of people who are gonna. We got a bunch of people who really want, who want to win.
Laden with loot, are often low on supplies.
And that's good. All right. Loyal, yeah. Well, I think part of the reason I have faith in Deadcore for doing what we're saying we're gonna do. I think part of it for me is that the guys who are in Deadcore are really, they want to do the guild, or they want to do the race lock thing. They want to do the race lock thing. They want to win, and they didn't have a leader for a while. Yeah, it takes time to gear up. Yeah. I think people are just genuinely happy. Ooh, that's good. Genuinely happy to have somebody who wants to lead them. And there's a great deal of value in that.
Precision and power. A momentary abatement.
Oh, come on, dude. First hit. Don't do it. Son of a... Sure. That's fine.
As the fiend falls,
I hope they drop some blood.
hope blossoms. Obliterated.
Or critting the hell out of stuff, so that is nice.
Inspiration and improvement. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Rather just hit him than get messed up. Okay, at least they drop blood.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, Dungeons Quest. Yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's like there's plenty of time. The motivation is there. The excitement is there from the people who want to stay. I actually would like to escape with a decent amount of stuff here. That's not going to double up. It's just good stuff, man. Guys, we are going to play some WoW after this dungeon. I'll play more of this tomorrow. We're going to play a little bit of this every day. Brand of cigarettes. I'll smoke. I'll start smoking again. It's been over a decade, but I'll start smoking. Don't. Why? Why, dude? How? How is this a thing, man? Well, we got one left, so it's less of a big deal now, I guess. Sustainable. Yeah, we should be. I think Undead has a chance. There's a hunter mechanic in one of the things that's going to be a challenge, but like people have already kind of figured that one out.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Haven't smoked since December 2024. Nice, Britt. That's good for the kid. Yeah, Gnomes killed the first boss with 0 healers. Yeah, I think, yeah. There is stuff to be, there is mechanical wiggle room something, and I think that's like the big deal, right?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Man, I cannot believe the trinket that we're going to get for this. That was nice.
Their formation is
I don't have a jester yet, dudes.
Maintain the offensive.
That's kind of crazy. Oh, come on. Finally. He says, finally. Have an Arbalest? I sure do. I sure do. Haven't smoked since 20 minutes ago. Was down to 2 cigarettes a week, but then you got really stressed last week and bought tobacco. Unfortunate. Five left. Yeah, we should have enough to torch on every fight. Don't even like cigarettes. Woo! I love them.
Eradicated. Press this advantage. Give them no
This is going to be an interesting fight against him, but these are our highest level characters, so it's kind of the ones I have to use. We got to get him up in the front 2 positions. That's evident. Like the boss fight here is not like not a given victory. It's still going to be hard. Mostly just because our class mix is not great for here, but again, it's what I got. What am I going to do?
Masterfully
Maybe that.
executed.
I mean, this damage versus Bloodsucker is kind of a big deal.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's
I'm
end.
going to leave it. That over that. Do I? I'm gonna give him blood on the way back, potentially, because you can get some gnarly stuff from those guys. Okay. All right, here we go.
Hideous mutation. Unnatural and abhorrent.
$15 for a basic hit isn't bad.
A singular
10 is
strike.
nice. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 reboot is 90% off on Steam. Mostly negative reviews from before the sale saying it was horrendously broken. They know it's broken or just saw plunge in sales without looking at reviews and thus use the sale to try to squeeze more out of it. I don't know. Maybe.
The blood quickens.
Let's do this one. It's a single HP. 3 vamps already, yeah. Pretty brutal. Yeah, we'll go for a stun here. No stun. All right, how bad is this going to be? Oh. Okay. None of that's good.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay, we got a recovery turn here. Is this the worst boss? No, but it is a challenge for a lot of reasons. It's a mini boss, so it's like not really that big of a deal. But it's so early on, your guys are generally pretty weak. We're not getting very good hits from you. Two is not very much for you in the back. That's what we're looking for. Hag is the worst. That is a fact. Okay, that's fine. That's not good. Oh, okay. We had to resist, too. That's probably a stun. Yeah.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay. You're gonna... Okay, hold on. There's no... Let's just do that.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Soothed.
Riposte destroys her, unless she grabs the riposte person. Okay, move you back. Riposte is good when it's good. That's the riposte secret, is that it's good when it's good. But the times that it's not good, the times that it's not good, it's not good. Leave the pot alone, just attack her.
Success
That's nice.
so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, if she grabs the riposte person, riposte doesn't help. Does what I'm saying make sense? What I'm saying makes sense. I'm saying real words. I'm not being crazy. But when riposte works, it works very well. Bring all riposte characters. Does not sound like a good idea. Just 4 Tismos. Just 4 of them. Well, I mean, Highwayman makes sense because he has good riposte, but other people don't have good riposte.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Siren is worse? Oh, Siren I consider to be one of the easiest bosses for me. I never have Siren issues. Ever. I can't think because your own guy fights you. Yeah, so don't bring strong people. The trick to Siren is to bring a team that is not singly dependent on one person's damage. You bring a bunch of lower damage units and you just whittle her away. Like, she's very easy if you don't bring a powerhouse character. Never bring a strong character to that fight. You bring a strong character to that fight, you're screwed. Don't bring a strong character. That's the whole trick. The hardest boss for me, and we're not talking extra bosses. We're talking like the basic bosses. Basic boss is the hardest boss for me. Has always been Hag. Buff him to Kingdom Come, yeah. Has always been Hag for the basic bosses. Attack Wilbur first. Success. You will find great success. Immeasurable success from that tactic.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh, I should have done. I messed that up. I should have burned that. Oh no, that's this. That's this. I was thinking the normal ones.
The maddening
All right.
wine of
Just go to the end of the hallway and then we'll get out of here.
Let us hope
Okay.
that's the end of things.
We are gonna have some blood issues on this run. Oh, I don't even have. All right, let's leave. Darkest Dungeon, but this is the first time you've ever seen it. It's great. Yeah, Ivan, it's a very good game. It's extremely challenging. Any of your characters die and they're dead. Like, that's the major appeal, right?
Where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon.
I think most bosses are easy until they're not. Like, that's because Flesh, like, I always look at Flesh as a victory lap, but Flesh can go
Though
wrong.
outwardly urbane,
Flesh can go
I could
real wrong.
sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half mad
What a babe!
by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking
What a babe!
threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying
What a babe!
hideousness.
Babe with power. Man, this is such a good item, guys. This healer is so here's the thing. If you play the game and understand that the Arbalest is a healer, like at her core, the Arbalest is a healer. She looks like a damage dealer. She's a healer. She's an incredible healer.
Carry a pernicious plague.
All right, so the DLC is
A
now
sickness
open.
so virulent,
We're going to
so
start getting vampires.
insidious.
Life is going to suck.
It is more a curse than a mere disease.
She's got this ability that stacks heals. So it's small heal, but then you do cast it once, 20% extra healing. Then you cast it again, another 20% healing. Cast it again, another 20% healing, and I think it lasts 3 rounds. So eventually you're getting really consistent large heals. You add into that the item we just got, which is 30% healing skills, and this ends up being awesome. Why didn't they add cinematics for Kingdoms? I know, Warbeast. I actually asked. We asked them about that because I told them it's interesting. They talked about it in an interview. They talked about us, our community, in the interview. They were like, "Yeah, we were watching Jared's stream, and when they beat Kingdoms, everybody was really disappointed because there weren't any videos. There weren't any cool videos at the end. It just kind of feels like nothing happened." And they said to us in that interview, like on their channel, they were like, "We wanted to do that, but we ran out of time." They didn't say they were going to still do it. But they did say they ran out of time to do it. So that might be something that happens. They still have another patch coming. Who knows? But like when you play Kingdoms, for anybody who doesn't know, Darkest Dungeon 2 has a special mode that is more like this and less like the other game. And you play through it, you fight the last boss, and then it just gives you a screen that says, "You win." And it feels like... did you ever play Rampage as a kid? Rampage is like 250 levels of beating up buildings. It takes hours. And then at the end it says, "You win." And you're like, "Nah, thanks." And it just feels like that. Except it's not a couple hours. It's like 20 hours for a campaign, 30 hours for a campaign, and you're like, "Oh. Like, that's kind of rough." So, just kind of disappointing. What are we looking at here? Do I have a... Yes! The game is on, baby!
He will be laughing.
Okay, we got all of our healers.
At the end.
Actually, I might have one too many healers. Guys, the game is going. Rage has an exit switch at the end like a Doom level. That's bad. Jared stopped. Give Arbalest Trinket, raise 2 to 3 to 3 to 4. Give crit, make one-shot build, so OP. She ends up being awesome. Like the Arbalest is a great healer. Arbalest is a great healer and does damage. But I mean, the primary function is that it allows you to not roll with a Vestal. It's actually one of the final levels she's like very good at. She's incredible at one of those levels because you need more damage. And so if you bring a Vestal, it's on it's on the 3rd level of the final Darkest Dungeon. So what's called DD3. Don't confuse it with a game. DD3, Darkest Dungeon level 3. You don't want to bring a Vestal because Vestals don't have the damage output that makes the level easier. So instead of taking a healer as a Vestal, you take the Arbalist instead, and the Arbalist is an incredibly strong. We got to fix that. Is an incredibly strong damage dealer and healer, and ends up making that much more trivial. So, all right. Well, we did that, guys. I'm gonna play more of this tomorrow. Stream's not over. But I do only have about a little under 3 hours left. I'm gonna pee really quick. And then I'm gonna play some World of Warcraft. We're playing World of Warcraft Hardcore. If you guys met us in this category over here, one of the things about our stream is that we're gonna play some WoW. About our stream is we generally just play hard games. Any more deaths in this? 0 deaths. Yeah. Well, I mean the 2 deaths that I chose at the beginning when I killed the boys. One of them will come back, I'm sure. But our thing here is we just kind of play hard games. Darkest Dungeon is a hard game. World of Warcraft, we're playing hardcore classic, so it's old World of Warcraft. When Rogue, I like Rogue. I do like Rogue. I would like to play some Rogue. Hey, you know what I was thinking of doing, Gober? You made me remember because we used to have a Rogue channel points redemption. I kind of want to put on a Quake 1 or Quake 2 or whatever deathmatch redemption. That'd be fun for me every once in a while. If somebody's like, I want to play you right now, play me 1 round, and I could do a redeem on it. I just have to make it expensive so people can't disrupt the stream every 30 seconds. All right. Real quick, guys, join me as we change categories. I am going to pee. If you're on YouTube, I'm turning off the YouTube, and I'll turn it back on in the other category, okay? Because we have a Darkest Dungeon video here. So I see we have a couple people over on YouTube. In a few minutes, after I pee, I'm gonna launch the World of Warcraft video. So I will be right back on YouTube. Just give me just a couple minutes.